Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Atlanta Dream going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. As a fan, if you've got the need for speed, you're in for a treat tonight.
Oh, I always have the need for speed. I mean, across the league, every year, the pace seems to increase. And these teams, they really push it.
Then again, who knows? A couple key half-court sets could really determine the outcome here.
Now here is Canada. Clarendon grabs the miss. Jackson with the ball. Gray picks her up. Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, that's the aggressive nature of Jackson. Even against physical defense, she wants to win the battle.
Pass to Howard. Outside Sabali. Nailed from three-point land.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's McDonald. Over Howard. McDonald, no good.
Great look. Disappointing miss.
What happened there? I mean, that shot's almost as good as automatic.
I don't know.
And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
Where was she going with that pass? I have no clue. That's awful. That's just giving it away.
First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. From down in the low post, it goes. Canada with it. Outside Howard. Back to Canada. Pass to Howard. On the wings, Satu Sabali. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Another one falls for the Sparks.
They're shooting 80% so far. Obviously, it's early, but offensively, they're looking great.
And 2023 was a nice step forward for the Dream, a return to the playoffs.
Yeah, as you mentioned, it was a step in the right direction. Their first playoff appearance in 2018, losing in the first round of the Wings. But you look at the positives, a 19-21 record. It sounds average, but it's really impressive when you consider most of that roster is really young and under 25.
Jackson. And down it goes. 2 points.
And their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They're getting great looks, and they're capitalizing. You know, they have to be pleased with this start offensively.
Now here's Canada. Off on the layup. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
And that one's good.
And I'm sensing this game really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge, no doubt about it, and that lead's going to get more and more comfortable as they do.
I agree, Brian. Let's see how this one plays out.
Here's Canada. Pass to Gray. Outside Howard. Will it go? And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The baseline J. Rakia Jackson again.
They're really struggling defensively. Too many easy buckets. I mean, what was the coach's game plan?
Who knows? And that's a really embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Now here's Gray. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Wide open. And there's the bucket as Howard finishes it off.
With good size for the guard position, Ryan Howard is able to use that size to stretch the floor.
Here's Turner. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Such a hot start.
Unloads from 13 feet. A shot by Canada, no good. So it's the Sparks now. 10-point lead. Kia Jackson, here we go. Again, the Sparks good for two.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Now here is Canada. And that'll be Atlanta's ball as it goes out of bounds. Dream able to keep the ball here.
So close to picking that pass up.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
Here's Canada. Six to shoot. Pass to Gray. From downtown, the Sparks grab the miss. Now Lamont. Her first shot coming late. No luck on that one. Howard with the ball. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
Can't let Howard get a step on you in the fast break. That's just a recipe for disaster.
Pass to McDonald. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range.
They've built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Now here is Canada. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. The three from Alicia Gray. And it's Alaman with the rebound. Jackson with the ball. Sabali's there. Basket good.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
And here's Canada. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
On the wing, Ryan Howard. Howard the screen. Shot clock at 5. And Ryan Howard with the trifecta.
I mean, that's just too easy for Howard. Is the defense going to rush her off the three-point line, or is she going to make these all night long?
When you watch Ryan Howard, what a diverse skill set. Great versatility at both ends.
Absolutely. She can defend about 4 positions, score from all 3 levels, and we've even seen her play the point. Truly a franchise-level talent.
Here's Jackson, and it's Ryan Howard with the rebound. Pass to Gray. Canada, brink covering. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Screen by Howard. For 3, Ryan Howard. Atlanta gets it back. Second shot opportunity. That's another miss. Number 4 on 2 for 6 shooting.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Still, only 1 misfire as she's now started 7 of 8 in the game.
Pass to Sabali. Howard. That doesn't go either from Ryan Howard.
You know, she keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. She's going to lose the green light very early in this game if this keeps up.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Here's the 3. Rebound by the Sparks.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
McDonald, no good.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Canada with the bucket.
Working to become a better shooter each offseason, it helps when Canada is assertive off the catch.
Jackson. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
From that in-between range, they've been the much hotter shooting team.
Well, when you knock down those jumpers, it really just opens up everything else.
Now here is Canada. And here's Satu Sabali outside. The shot misses. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Guarded by Howard. Jackson gets the bucket.
Their offenses come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Now here's Gray. looking for her first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 6. Here's Howard, and he sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
That's a great shot from Howard. She's out here to score as much as possible.
Here's Jackson. A rebound by Gray.
What a start they've gotten off to on the boards. They've come out banging.
And, you know, I've seen it a million times. When a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play. You know, it's not being the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
That one goes in.
Well, that can be a tough range, right? But Jackson right there made it look elementary.
Now here's Howard. Drops in the tray. And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Sparks ahead, up by 15. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
Not too much trouble for them in the rebounding department as they've really dominated the glass.
Yeah, they flexed their muscle down low and really limited second chances.
I know the Sparks, the organization, and the fans are thrilled to have Cameron Brink, you know, the second overall pick in the 2024 draft.
And she's the type of player LA is going to build around. In college, a national champion as a freshman, first-team All-American as a senior. Brink is known for her defense, an incredible shot blocker, and that's the basis for the Sparks defense.
Now here's Howard. Screen by Egbo. It's good.
Well, when you watch Ryan Howard, one thing is abundantly clear. She doesn't need a lot of space or time to get her shot off.
Alicia Clark on the wing, guarded by Howard. And a shot by Clark, no good.
You know, she might be a little overconfident if she's taking shots like that.
I don't care how many shots she's hitting. She's never hitting that one.
So it's the Sparks now. Here's Harris. It's good from long range.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Now here's Jones. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And a shot by Howard, no good.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Well, I'm a big fan of the fact that she's getting the touches she needs here after not scoring a point in the first quarter.
Jones. Back to Howard. Pass to Ami here. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
Well, Howard just sees the floor so well, and the good thing is that over time, her court vision is only going to get better.
Here's Harris. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
No misses for her yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
To the middle. Out to Howard. This one for three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
That gets her going here in the second quarter after hitting 2 from long range in the first.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
And that one's good. Jones.
When she pounds that rock inside, Jones is tough to stop, has great touch.
There's the three. Harris can't hit. Jones outside. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Timeout called the Sparks. So both teams making some changes here. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. And here at the midway point of the season, what would you say the priority is for teams with title aspirations?
That's a good question. You know, seeding, I don't think it's that important ever since the league ditched the single elimination games, and they don't have first-round buys anymore. But getting home court advantage, that's still the goal.
And aside from seeding, you want to have your lineups figured out. You got to know who works well together and who you want closing games.
Now here's Harris. 9 points in the game. Got that bucket in no time at all. A difficult situation for Atlanta. Right side, Canada. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
Here's Harris. Hold the shot a little left, but the bounce goes her way.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Baseline J on the way, and Jones pulls it down.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
For three, Jordan, Canada. Here's Egbo. And terrific work on the offensive glass as she picks up two.
Well, one of Egbo's biggest strengths has to be her ability to stay active at all times.
The offensive rebound. Count it.
I like the way she's taking advantage of what the defense is giving her, and she's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Pass to Sabali. Jones. Inside. Rejected by Alicia Clark.
Not in Clark's house. No way. Showing like he's one of the top defenders in the league.
Banked in off the glass.
The defense left her just a little window to get through, and she just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Now here is Canada. Egbo. She's guarded by Alaman. To the paint. Stripped it away. Fast break, here come the Sparks. The shot's good.
A nice fast break from start to finish.
And what a finish it was, guys. Just so pretty.
The pass, the dunk, everything.
And the dream call time here. And so here's Atlanta, an expansion team back in 2008. The Dream had some serious early success in the W.
Well, you remember, they went 4-30 their first year. But after that, 3 finals appearances in 5 years. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they lost all 3 of those. So the Dream still looking for that first WNBA championship.
Now here's Sabali. She has 5. Just 5 to shoot. Jordan Canada for 3. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass, it has given them the advantage. It's made a difference without question.
Pass to Sabali. Nails the baby hook.
Using her length to find her shot inside. Sabali is a real threat on the interior.
Jackson with the ball. Howard's there, and it's good. 2 points.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she strains those, so I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Gray. And it's a 3-second defensive violation. First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
Jordan, Canada. 1 shot.
And she shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Such a valuable player. Jordan Canada won a couple of titles in her first few years in the WNBA. So you know she's a winning guard.
Here's Gray. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. 5 to shoot. Pass to Sabali. The Dream again can't hit. So it's the Sparks now. Here's Jackson. The baseline jumper goes down.
Well, you know what they say. When it rains, it pours. So grab an umbrella because another jump shot tickles the twine.
Well, Brian, I put my best jacket on. They've got it flowing, and they're putting together a nice run.
Now here's Howard. Sabali down low. She's against Brink. Pass to Egbo. It's deflected.
With the jumping ability, Brianna Turner can get up there to send shots away.
And McDonald gets it to go.
Scoring well here at the midway point and starting to put some distance between them.
Yeah, they're padding that lead bit by bit, and offensively, they just continue to roll, Tim.
Absolutely, Brian. Have to continue playing with this intensity.
Here's Alema. Harry McDonald, here we go. That one doesn't drop. And nothing has come easily for them today.
Not at all. And it isn't what you'd call the best of performances from them. They've gotten a lot of extra possessions because of their rebounding error.
It's been a lot, and I think it's made the difference in this game because they've done great work on the boards.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
Now here is Canada. She's guarded closely. Gray outside. Pass to Howard. Brink grabs the miss. Jackson outside. Over Canada. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
That's been a go-to shot for them today, fellas.
Yeah, they found that sweet spot between the paint and the three-point line, and they are knocking them down.
Now here's Howard. Left side, Sabali. They get it back. Here's Egbo. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A lot to handle. Egbo getting to the strike.
This is her first opportunity at the line this evening.
For the Dream. Queen Egbo. 2 shots.
the first one falls for her. And after 12 seasons with the Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going first overall in 2012, Ogwumike, an 8-time All-Star with the Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016, 2 Community Assists Awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history.
So she hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And talking about the Dream, they do one thing very well, that's get to the line.
Last year, they led the league in free throw makes and attempts. The Dream have athletic slashers and players that can get to the rim.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Canada. Gray outside. Canada. Pass to Sabali. Off the mark there with the 3.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Good if it goes. And down it went just as the clock hit 0.
Impeccable timing and unbelievable touch.
Well, those are the ingredients you need for some buzzer-beating magic.
And through 1/2, it hasn't even been close. The Sparks on top, just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. And Jackson, a strong contribution so far in this one.
She has that slasher mentality, and we really saw evidence of it in the first half. She got to the rim again and again and kept on scoring.
Look, we know that she's got that great first step, but she must have woken up on the right side of the bed today because she looks fast out there.
McDonald with it. Over Canada. Another one falls for the Sparks.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Now here's Sabali. Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
The team gets Sabali set up perfectly. She starts her shooting motion the instant she has the ball.
Jackson. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
The defense has been unable to slow her down. What a game.
Outside Canada. Pass to Gray. Howard. Screen by Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Now here's Gray. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
And there it is.
Everything going to plan to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Outside Canada. Down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, nice size at the guard position at 6 feet. Gray with the ability to score down low.
And you know, when Brink is on the floor, she adds multiple dimensions to this offense.
Her defense gets a lot of attention, but she does so much offensively. She's great in the post, she can spot up, and she's come a long way as a passer.
Now here is Canada. To the inside. Here's Gray. Clarendon grabs the miss. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
That one drops for her. Here's Canada. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. Right side, Howard.
Well, you talk about feared defenders. Brink near the top of that list. A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
Now here is Canada. And the layup is good.
Canada.
And the Sparks with possession here.
Jackson outside.
Over Howard. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Well, with games like this, it's easy to see why Jackson was picked 4th overall back in 2024. She's cooking right now.
Now here is Canada. 6 points for her. The second chance effort. And the layup good by Howard.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebounding, effort.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Nice work by Jackson, going after the high percentage look inside.
Left side, Howard. Pass to Sabali. Rebound by the Sparks. And now Jackson. Non-stop scoring machine here. And she gets it to go.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other?
Now here's Howard. She's got 15.
Howard the screen.
Uses the glass to drop it in.
You can always expect Howard to run the pick and roll with precision. She mastered it in college, and she's only gotten better in the pros.
Jackson, no good. Right side, Canada. Spins. Jackson pulls it in. Over Canada. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
What a competitor. She's been looking for a shot all game long. She shouldered almost all the offensive load for them.
Goes back up.
Well, she might be listed at 5'6", but Jordan Canada still finds ways to make things happen inside. So creative with how she operates.
And this will be her second and third shots at the line here.
Jordan, Canada. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Dream making a change here. That one falls, so she hits both of them. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Yep, that one goes.
Oh, she's got such a great touch and feel around the rim. She made that reverse look easy, but trust me when I tell you, it's not.
Now here's Canada. 8 points for her. And the basket by Sabali. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
They're not settling. Getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these free runs to the rim. It's just too easy.
Tries again. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. Howard, and finally they hit one.
And Howard continues to deliver on the offensive end. The defense is lost. They don't know what to do.
Pass to Harris. It's rebounded by Sabali. The Dream on offense. Here's Gray. And it's Alema with the rebound.
Well, I mean, sometimes you're going to miss even the easiest of chances.
Shot high post. She clings that one off the back iron and it falls.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Lauren Canada drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
When Canada wants to get to the hoop, she gets there. Incredible combination of quicks plus ball handling skills.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Gray. And now Egbo. Outside Howard. The three-pointer, no good.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burnt.
Unloads from 13 feet. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there. And here's Canada. 10 points for her. Fires for three. Rebound by the Sparks.
One made three for her in this game. Does she focus closer in? We'll see.
Alema. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
They're not taking the easy route here. They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
That's right. 6 of their last 10 points have come from mid-range.
Now here is Canada from outside the arc. That shot missing.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Here's Harris. Another one falls for the Sparks.
They're as hot as can be from mid-range, not missing many of those.
That's right. They've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Gray. Egbo. 4 on the shot clock. Sabali's shot is off. Here's Harris. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And no question, they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their open court offense. It's been humming.
And it's been working.
Lauren Canada drives in. That one's off, still out of sync. And the Sparks with possession here. Harris with it, picked up by Sabali. Harris can't hit.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
The Dream again can't hit.
Well, she can't find the range here in the second after doing a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside. Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Here's Sabali. That's in, coming off an assist from Ryan Howard. It could go. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Sparks ahead, running away with this one. And we've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. And Atlanta has possession. Outside Howard. Tries the spin move. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range.
And it looks like she still has some of the shooting touch that she did in the first.
Pass to Harris. Takes the three. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Everyone grab a plate. Second chance buckets, they can make a big difference.
Jones outside to the middle. Egbo. Great pass to set up the land.
A throwback in today's game. Egbo excels around the hoop, doesn't venture too far away from the rim.
Now here's Harris for three. And Jones pulls it down. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Egbo. Howard. Second chance shot. The shot, no good.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Puts it up from 12. Harris can't hit.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
They get the rebound. Coffee. And the layup falls.
Well, that's where Coffee can do the most damage. When she's working inside, she has a deep bag.
Now here's Alaman. Guarded by Jones. Here's Harris. And the three ball is good.
Look, if you give her enough room outside, she's going to take advantage and more often than not knock down that shot.
Now here's Howard.
And one thing we can all agree on, we are fired up for the WNBA to come to the Bay Area in 2025.
100%. I mean, I grew up in the Bay Area. It's something I've always wanted, a WNBA team here in the Bay. Everybody has always wanted that.
And it's going to be a party at Chase Center. I can't wait to see this team get to action, and I know I'll be there opening day.
And the basket by Howard.
She's really picking up where she left off in the first half.
For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the Sparks, another three.
She's finally getting the feel for the deep ball. Her second three of the half right there.
Coffee outside. Pass to Howard. Fires from deep. That's good, and it's Nia Coffee with the assist.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. They sure add up.
Here's Harris. Fires the three. And the Sparks, another three.
And now she's getting rolling. 4 3-pointers in the game for her, and 3 have come this half.
Outside Howard from about 19 feet. And again, the Dream score.
Wow, Howard with the quick release.
Alicia Clark on the wing, defended by Coffee. And she makes that one. Jones with it. The three. Here's the knee here. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Now Harris. Shoots over me here. Harris can't hit.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Here's Howard. And the layup's good off the glass.
And even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. She never even thought about giving up on the play.
Now here's Clark. Here's Harris. Another one falls for the Sparks.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Now here's Harris. Defense is right there. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Got to play tougher. That was too soft on her, that close to the rim.
Outside Howard. Let me hear a screen. From the stripe, Howard gets the bucket.
Well, despite the play of the team, she has done exceptionally well here.
Out to the wing. Here's Harris. That one's good from the corner.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Pass to Ami here. And here is Howard. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Harris.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Shoots. Ami here grabs the board.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Screen by Egbo. From the high post. Howard can't get it to go. And here's Harris. Shoots over me here. Harris can't hit.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Team foul.
Well, what's striking about Letitia Ami here is her versatility. She's got size, but she can move like a 1, and she can guard the whole floor.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Now here's Harris. Over Canada. And Harris gets it to go. Here's Canada. Milic grabs the miss.
I don't know if she just ran out of gas or what, but she's been awful since the second half started. Got to get recharged.
Number 6, Natasha Howard.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
With the shot. And it's Ryan Howard with the rebound.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that.
She's got to just use her head because that was a terrible choice.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Now here's Aleman. Here's Harris. And she gets that one to go off the front iron. Here's Canada. Pass to Howard. Gray. And here's Satu Sabali outside. The shot that time not on target. Now here's Harris. Guarded by Howard. And Harris gets it to go. Canada with it. Oop, anticipated the pass, turnover. Here's Aleman. And she makes good on the layup.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
And Atlanta has possession.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Canada. Offensive board. Howard, that's good.
And if you're Howard's teammates, you got to appreciate how hard she hits the boards. And right now, she's looking real active on the offensive glass.
Now here's Harris. Howard with the rebound.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
The basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
The attacking mindset of Howard. When she gets a good look inside, she doesn't pass it up.
To the left side wing. Drains the three-pointer.
Come on. You can't leave her alone like that, especially from long range.
Out to Howard. What a terrific move that was.
Well, when you look at all the different ways that Howard can score from all three levels, you just imagine that there's going to be many, many nights like this for her.
She's been key for them, the way she's distributed the ball.
No doubt. Look, when the offense runs through her, it's a smooth operation.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Canada. To the paint. Here's Milic. Guarded by Canada. Now Clark. Here's Harris. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Now here is Canada. Howard can't get it to go. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harris, another one, falls for the Sparks. And so here's Atlanta. Outside Canada. Pass to Gray. Launches a three. Knocks down the three ball.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
The three-pointer is on target. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.